Hey G fans, GojiFan93 here, and it's Friday, so I promised you guys I'd do a Q&A video. I'd gathered some questions that you guys have asked over the week, and yeah, so let's begin. So the first question is from J Corolla 4, and he asked, "Who has influenced your channel?" No one really influenced my channel. The main reason, and I've said this before, the main reason I wanted to do this channel was to connect with other Godzilla fans, because I don't know personally in my life anyone who's a Godzilla fan, or at least as crazy of Godzilla as I am. So that's why I wanted to make this channel, so that I can connect with you guys. And so far, it's been fun. It's been so awesome to be able to, you know, communicate with you guys, and that's pretty much the main influence for my channel. Okay, so the next question is from GojiKing1989, and he asked, discuss about new LP's Godzilla and discuss the cast of the new Godzilla film. Now, I take it that he's asking new LP Godzillas as in Let's Plays that I'm gonna do, I'm supposing. I'm trying to figure out what game to do next. I think the game that I'm going to play through next is Super Godzilla on the Super Nintendo. I won't continue doing Godzilla 2 War of the Monsters because that game was just awful. It just wasn't good. So the next game will probably be that. I'm thinking after that, I'm trying to do the oldest Godzilla games, and then I'll get to the newest Godzilla games. So, you know, I will eventually get to Destroy All Monsters, Save the Earth Unleashed. And I'll actually play. I might actually do a playthrough of those on each console, just because they're really short campaigns. So just to be fun with that. The cast of the new Godzilla film. I have been keeping up with the news and the different actors that have wanted to be in it now and that are going to be in it. But to tell you the truth, I don't keep up with their names. I don't know their names. I don't even know who they really are. The only thing that I know is that the director's name is Gareth Edwards, and like that's really all I know, because to me I don't really care that much about actors, like how famous they are or how people think they're so godlike, and they're just people and they're just acting for a movie. The star I want to see is Godzilla. They haven't even taken any pictures. You know how they keep on leaking pictures of like the militaries in the streets, city shots. You know, they're always taking shots of, you know, on set, but they never have shown a picture of Godzilla. So I'm really hoping that someday they'll show a trailer of it. But to tell you the truth, yeah, about the cast, I mean, look, you know, I think they'll do good. You know, I hope they do. I mean, if I hope to God they're not like the Zilla movie, that cast. But I have a feeling they'll do well. I mean, this is Legendary Pictures. This is Gareth Edwards. I have a feeling that they're going to do all right. So, but yeah, I can't really discuss in detail about that actors because I don't know much about them. So, yeah, sorry. Okay, the next question is from Perokokik. He asks, what is your favorite Godzilla game, and why do you like Godzilla so much? Okay, so the first one, what is my favorite Godzilla game? It's a tie between Destroy All Monsters on the Xbox and Save the Earth. And it's such a close tie. I love Destroy All Monsters because it was the first game that started an amazing trilogy. I call it the Atari trilogy, or the Pipeworks trilogy. But Save the Earth took it and then just doubled it. You know, they got more monsters in there. Each monster had their own set of moves, because in Destroy All Monsters there were some clone monsters, like Godzilla 2000 would also have the same moves as Godzilla 90s. But in Godzilla Save the Earth, each monster had their own animations, their own set, their own sounds. It was great. So it's such a close tie. I can't really decide which. It's got to be Destroy All Monsters or Save the Earth. And the second question from Perokokik was, why do you like Godzilla so much? Well, I like Godzilla so much because of just how awesome the movie magic is behind the scenes. It's just so cool how they can make something so realistic looking, so awesome looking without CGI, or at least without being so dependent on CGI. And it's just real craftsmanship. Like when you watch the behind the scenes, how they build the buildings, you know, and they have to take it in one shot, because when Godzilla falls on a building or crushes a building, if they didn't get that shot right, those sculptors, they have to go back in and make the same building with the same detail and all that stuff. So it's really awesome how they're able to do that. And also another thing is, you know, just it's monsters fighting. It's just so fun to watch that, you know, especially Kaiju fighting from Japan. You know, it's much better than American monsters. I'm sorry, but I don't, you know, Japan makes everything better. They do. They really have this like skill where everything is cooler in Japan. So yeah, but that's why I like Godzilla so much. More because of the movie magic, and also because of just the fun monster fighting. Okay, so the next question is from Cat with a Bow Tie. That's a good name. He asked, what other movies / series do you like aside from Godzilla? Oh God, there's a lot. I mean, jeez. Okay, well, when it comes to movies, wow, the Freddy, you know, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the Friday the 13th, Halloween, Chucky, most of those horror guys, Chainsaw Massacre, Scream, Hell, shit. Anyway, and then some of the sci-fi stuff, obviously Star Wars, Alien vs. Predator, the Alien series, the Predator series, Cloverfield, Quarantine. There's so many movies that I like. And then when it comes to series, I don't really watch television that much. I don't really get into series that much. But if there's one series I really enjoyed, it would be this anime called Elfen Lied. And I loved that anime series. It was amazing. If you haven't seen that, you need to go see it. But those would be my other likes from Godzilla. Okay, this next question is from Plutonium2356. He asked, what is your favorite Godzilla roar? I think I asked this question in a comment in one of my videos. It was the Godzilla 1984 roar. I just love that roar. I mean, just the deep bassy sound of it, the just terrifying sound of it. I don't know. I mean, they used it through the Heisei series, but like when it got to like Godzilla vs. Mothra to Destroy All, they kind of lightened it up a little bit. But with Godzilla 1984, Biollante, and King Ghidorah, they've used that awesome roar, and it was so cool. It's like it brought like the original roar, but then they enhanced it. And it was just awesome. So that would be my favorite roar. Okay, the next question is from Godzilla Gamera 2012. He asks, which monster do you want / do not want in the new 2014 Godzilla movie? Okay, this is a good question. Well, I want to see in the next movie, if there is any future movies, I want to see King Caesar, Ghidorah, King Ghidorah. I want to see Gigan, but I want to see his Final War suit again, or if maybe they make a new suit of him. I want to see Megalon again, because I think he gets shit on too much, and I want to see him again. Although I think he was in my least favorite monster list, so I don't know if I'm being a hypocrite right now, but I don't know. I just think he should be in that. Oh God, Anguirus, of course. There's so many monsters I want to see again. But for my least monsters that I do not want to be in the next films, Gabara, Kumonga. I'm sorry, I don't care. Gamacarus, Manila. Bring back Godzilla Jr. from Destroy, not Manila or Mino, whatever the hell you want to call him. Yeah, that's pretty much it for monsters I don't want to see. Then the rest are just kind of like, you know, yeah, bring it on, I guess. So, all right. So the next question is from Zilla 2006 Abel. I think 2006 Abel. I think that's how I pronounce it. Sorry if I butcher your name. He asked, what do you think Godzilla will look like in the new movie? Well, there's so many different designs that are floating around the internet right now that it could be any of those. The one thing that I'm seeing is this. It's like they're taking what the Godzilla 2000 suit had with the really awesome spiky spines and a very aggressive look, but they're like really taking it to the next level. And I hope that they don't make it too crazy and aggressive and too out there, because that will take away the essence. They need to bring it back to being simple also. I mean, that's why the American Godzilla in 1980 or 1998 was such a failure, because the Godzilla design was so radically changed, it didn't even look like him anymore. So, you know, they can make him look cool, but don't make him look too different. Alright, the next question is from Perokokik. This is actually the last question. He asked, do you think Toho should remake the best films with the 2004 suit? Fuck yes. I mean, yeah. Totally, all the way. Geez, there's so many movies they could redo with the 2004 suit. I personally really like the 2004 suit. They should also, you know, use a lot from the Millennium. They should, you know, the Millennium suits are really good, especially the GMK suit. You can also bring back the Heisei suit. No, actually, that wouldn't really be a remake. Well, let's just continue with 2004, I guess. So the 2004 suit would look really good when it comes to, like, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla from 1974. That would be cool. If you put him in Godzilla 1984, that'd be cool. Maybe even put him in the first movie, 1954. You okay? That's my dog. There's a lot of movies you could put that suit in, because that suit is it's really good. It's like a combination of the old and new and put together. It's a really nice, sleek looking suit. Godzilla's not fat, you know. I noticed it with that suit. Like that suit, he's very lean looking, very fit, you know. So that would be a couple movies, I think. And yes, they should definitely remake some of the classic films. Alright, well that's it for the Q&A. Thanks for everybody asking me questions for this video. It was really cool. I might do another one soon. I don't know when. Yeah, so that's it, and see you guys next time. Stay big, G fans.